Lovelies! So I've got something a little bit different for you today, and I'm just going to be doing this one nail inspired by the Moonstone video set that the fabulous Sarah's Nails Secrets did recently. So I am going to be doing this in real time for you, and this is my recreation take on that Moonstone set. So I'm working on my single practice finger from Hand Dolly, and I'm just starting off with a very thin base of cream soda from Team Gorgeous. It's just to give that nail bed a bit of colour. In this pot here I have a mix of icing sugar and a glow in the dark pigment, which I have double dipped with a green mermaidy pigment which I got from eBay. Pretty sure it's a Born Pretty one, but I can't honestly remember. And I'm just sort of mixing them together, doing sort of streaks across the nail, similar to how you would do a rose quartz or nails similar to that. And this is how I'm going to start building up that Moonstone effect. So into that mix of icing sugar and glow pigment, and into that mermaid powder, and I'm just, there's no right or wrong way to doing this, I'm just randomly swooshing it around so that I've got a little bit of that green iridescent-y chrome look, and I've got some of that glow in the dark mixed with the washy white. And I'm just building this up until I'm happy. I'm patting it down and keeping it all really, really thin, because I want this now to have quite a lot of depth and dimension. So it's going to have several layers, so you've got to keep each layer thin. I'm going in with a little bit more of that washy white glow colour. Best way I can describe it, just to give it a little bit more of that sort of stony look. And I'm just going to keep doing this until I am happy. I might add a little bit more of the pigment as well. So I'm working with my Team Gorgeous size 8 Back to Basics brush. I absolutely love this brush. It is the one I will be using pretty much all the time. And you can really pick up small amounts for detail and big beads. So I'm just patting that all down, patting that all in so it's nice and flat so I can continue to build. And now I'm going in with some green toned iridescent flakes. Again, I think these were Born Pretty from eBay, but I honestly can't remember, but you can get these chrome and flakes pretty much everywhere these days. So I'm just patting that in, following the line of my sort of streaks that I already did, keeping it nice and flat. And now I'm going in with a very thin wash of icing sugar. And icing sugar is sort of a translucent white, and it gives it just sort of a milky effect. And now I'm patting in some Dakota glitter from World of Glitter. This is a holographic silver sort of fine iridescent mix with stars in, and again I'm just following that line of my streaky stripes and just patting in a little bit of the stars, a little bit of that iridescent glitter, again working very thin, patting it down, and just building up until I'm happy with it. Again, patting down all the time, and then I'm going back in with that icing sugar, just another very thin wash over that, and this is where I start to build up that milky moonstone look with the icing sugar. Once I'm happy with how that is all looking, I'm going to touch more on the tip. I'm going to pat in a little bit more of those iridescent flakes, and this is where I am going to really start creating the dimension as I was talking about and the different layers to this nail. So patting it all down, making sure all those stars and bits are in place, and then when I'm happy I'm going to cap it all in clear candy. Now I have sped this up slightly because you'll know how I feel about capping. So I will cap all of this, and then I will, as always, do all of my filing off camera. But I'm going to take this opportunity to ask the question if videos like this is something that you will be interested in more of in the future. So I'll still be doing my full design videos, swatches and things, but would sort of these single nail real-time videos be of any interest? If so, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget you can leave me any comments you like down there about the designs I've done or things you would like to see. I would love to hear from you. So I'm just finishing off patting down my clear encapsulated layer, and when I am all happy with that, I will let that dry and I will use my Team Gorgeous files and buffer. Now that's all filed, I'm just going in with a wax strip and some wipe off solution just to get rid of any bits of dust, give it a really good clean. It's really hard to see in this light, but I hope you can see the green tinge that it gets from that pigment. And now my absolute favourite part of any design and where the magic happens, I'm going in with my Team Gorgeous Flexi Top Gel, and this just brings everything to life. And again, I've kept all of this at real-time speed, and I love top coating. I still work it very thin, but I do get a little bit carried away, I think. I'm going to pop that in my lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And there it is, glowing in the dark. But this is my glow in the dark Moonstone recreation complete. There it is. I absolutely loved how this nail turned out, and I do hope you did too. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to leave me any comments. All product details will be in the description box as always, and if you haven't already, click subscribe and I will see you again very soon. Bye! Mwah!